another episode. You see that God is talking to us right now. You see that? Thank you for coming to another episode of the InCite Late Night Show. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you tell a friend to walk on. You get me? You know it's a vibe. And when it comes to vibes, I have to bring this certain individual because I call him the smooth criminal because he's just a smooth criminal guy. Like, are you guys? Like he's actually one of those guys. This is my dog, my homie. C-Sharp, what are you dealing with, brother?
It's good, brother. It's good, brother. Good?
It's been a while.
I know.
How's everything? How are you feeling, brother?
I'm good. Already with the whole COVID nonsense, we're in the predicaments that we're in, but we got to do the best that we can and make the best of the situation, right?
It is,
so yeah. Thank you for Matt. First of all, thank you for having me here. You already know, so I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming, bro. Thank you for being.
I already know, bro.
You get me.
Always, bro. Always.
So, as I about to take a drink of the liquor wine bottle, make sure you guys go get your finest bottle organized. You know, see, they look nice. They look organized like one planner. You know. So there's a few things I always wanted to ask you, and since we're in the late night show, we might as well ask you. What made you C-Sharp?
What made me that?
Yeah, like that's a unique name. I've always it's a unique name.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, so my first name is Chris, and a friend of mine who taught me how to make beats on the MP, because I already knew how to make beats. My boy Ty Gotham and we started making beats together first.
Shout out to Ty Gotham.
Yeah, shout out to Ty Gotham. And we just started making beats together, and then as I started going to check my homie, older homie, and he knew how to operate the MPC. He taught me how to make beats on the MPC, and literally in like 15 minutes, I made like a beat. And then after literally like day after day, I just go over there. Like for like 3 days straight, I was over at his spot making beats. And I'm like, yo, I need a name. Like I don't have no actual like producer name or anything. He's like, call you Sharp. I'm like, Sharp? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, because you're quick, bro. Like you caught on to this really quick. And then after a few days later, I'm like, yo, how about I call myself C-Sharp? He's like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, yeah, that's sick. I'm like, okay. So we ran with that, and literally like the next semester, I was still in school at the time. Next semester, I'm learning how to, I had a piano class. Teachers teaching all the scales and this and that and what this does and that does. And this is C-Sharp. I'm like, huh? That's me. She's like, no, this is the music note, C-Sharp. I'm like, yeah, that's my nickname. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's cool.
Here first on the InCite Late Night Show, you know, the originator of how C-Sharp was created. You found it right. Yes, are you down? So what was the first production engineering? Who did you do that with? Who did you make your first production engineering with? And why was it so special?
It was in high school. It was in high school, and we did it over at one of the rec centers in the area. And man, I'm not even gonna front. I forgot the man's name. I think it's Canaan or Caleb is his name. But like, it was literally like, made the beat at home, saw him in school, played him the beat in school, and he just started writing during lunch. He just started writing to it during lunch. And then we just went to the rec center, and literally like, I think it was like the next day, he recorded it. And I already knew how to operate using Pro Tools and a few of the other programs to record. I really learned really good on Cubase at first, and then I got into Pro Tools and learned how to operate Pro Tools, and I was able to record them from that day. And it was fun.
That's so, yeah. What gave you inspiration? Like when you think of all the engineering production that you've done, I know a lot of people have people that they look up to musically or entertainment-wise that keeps you going, to give you that creative idea. I have mine. So who gives you that will to be like, yo, I gotta keep going?
It's a long list, but okay, definitely Timbo, automatic. Razel, because before I even learned how to make beats, Razel is a beatboxer. And I always used to just, all of that shit, just learning that shit from Razel. Shout out to Razel. Shout out to all the beatboxers out there. Learning how to beatbox, mimic sounds, shit like that. Getting inspired by Wu-Tang, looking at their music videos and things like that. Alchemist, and I cannot mention Alchemist without mentioning Havoc, because a lot of the production, when I was coming up listening to Alchemist, I thought it was him, but I ended up finding out years later it was Havoc. Havoc, Alchemist, Dr. Dre, like I said, Timbo, Neptunes, not Pharrell, Neptunes. Neptunes. There's a few others out there right now. My mind's just drawing a little bit of a blank, but there's a lot of other guys out there that definitely inspires. Guys in the city, definitely. T-Minus. I've always loved strings and adding that symphony into my music. And coming out of the city, T-Minus killed that shit. He's a beast. He's a beast, definitely inspiration in the city, for sure.
If you had to talk to the people on one thing that you could motivate them, because you know me,
Mm-hmm.
Future is real with me. I take Future very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
People give back to us, so we gotta do the same.
Mm-hmm.
If you could send one message to the audience, anyone who's thinking about being a producer, wanting to engineer, like what would you say to them? What would you give them that to give them that oomph to be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Okay, it's hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's hard when it comes to wanting to be like an engineer and a producer. But the number one and most important thing is when you want to get into this, don't do this because you hear you can make a lot of money off of this. The most important thing is do this off of the love of it. You love music, you love what you're involved in, then do it for the love of it. Don't jump into it because you hear this is involved. Do it for the love. Do it for the love. Understand the culture. Learn the culture. Get involved. You know? No, for real.
So, thank you for coming, and I appreciate it.
No, for sure.
But we are not done,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a game show that we're doing.
All right.
Make sure you guys tune in a couple of seconds, because the InCite Late Night Show is gonna have a game. Are you down? Welcome back, guys, to the InCite Late Night Show. This is the game section of it, with my boy C Sharp in the building. The game is called Keep That, Nice That.
All right.
So in a nutshell, I'm gonna say some words. Keep that means, yo, you want that, you don't know. It's
Yeah.
Nice that means
Beat it.
Beat it.
Get out of here.
All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Keep that.
All right, say no more. Holly Berry.
Keep that.
Okay. Magic School Bus.
Keep that.
All right, say no more. Gossip Girls.
Nice that.
Scrubs.
Never watched.
Good answer. Nissans.
Depending on which one.
Ooh, that's the mistake. So we're in the middle. Sorrow.
Sorrow? So are you really asking me that question?
Yes. I already know the answer, but this is just for the game.
Absolutely keep that.
Okay, just making sure. Kalalu.
Keep that.
Okay. Patron.
Keep that.
Smirnoff.
Nice that.
Family Feud.
What kind of family feud?
When Steve Harvey's on.
Keep that.
WWE.
Nice that.
Ooh.
I want WWF. I don't want WWE.
You know what? Say no more. True Religion.
Nice that. That's old.
J. Cole.
Keep that.
Training Day movie.
Keep that.
Hot Dogs.
Nice that.
Wow. Bad man don't believe in hot dogs. Yes, he. Polo.
Keep that.
Canada Goose.
Keep that.
Wonderland.
Nice that.
CIBC.
What? CIBC? Nice that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Well, Big Man, thank you for rolling through. Appreciate the love. You already know what it is.
Appreciate it.
Make sure you guys tune in and subscribe. Make sure you follow my boy C Sharp. You already done know the vibes.
C Sharp activated on all platforms. Follow me. You already know. C Sharp activated.
And make sure you guys tune in to the next episode of the InCite Late Night Show. Remember, guys, put a little insight on your late nights. Are you dumb? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Juicy Entertainer. Thank you for coming to another episode of the InCite Late Night Show. Make sure you subscribe. I'm not saying it again. Make sure you subscribe. See, you made me say it again. I don't like you for